If you're a new founder and you have no idea what to charge, this video is going to be a starting point, because most founders don't price strategically, they price emotionally. They look at their competitors, they guess their prices, they panic, and eventually they end up undercharging, which slowly gets to kill their confidence. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you the only 3 numbers that you'll ever get to need if you're starting out. Before we get to do that, we really need to look at why most founders get to price randomly. Most founders, especially the new ones, they get to make this one mistake. They get to choose their prices based on fear instead of clarity. So when they get to set up their prices, they get to ask themselves, what if no one gets to buy? So they get to lower their prices before even the market validates it. And when I say validate it, what I mean before the market gets to reject them. But this act of lowering their prices gets to create 3 problems that they don't even get to put into consideration. For instance, it lowers their confidence, it lowers their profit, and also it gets to lower their quality of clients. And in the long run, those that get to stick to doing this, they get to feel stuck. Not because they don't know what they do, but because they never built themselves a pricing system. And so now, let's get to fix this. So here are the 3 numbers that you'll only ever get to need so that you stop underpricing, you avoid undercharging, and eventually you build yourself a very profitable business. So the first number is the floor number. Every founder needs to have their floor number set in place. The floor number is basically the bare minimum you can get to charge while you're still being profitable. And to be honest, most founders out there don't have any idea of what this number is to them. And so they end up pricing below sustainability, meaning that every client that gets to come in hurts their business. Now, if you're the person who doesn't know how to calculate their floor number, here's how you're going to do it. I want you to take note of these following numbers. 1. Take note of your monthly expenses. Then also, I want you to take note of your delivery costs. And lastly, I want you to take note of your desired profit quotient. Now, when you have all those in place, I want you to divide that by the actual number of clients that you realistically want to serve. Now, the answer that you get from that is your minimum viable price. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say your monthly costs plus your delivery costs plus your profit cushion all adds up to 3,000, yeah? And you realistically want to serve about 10 clients. So if you get 3,000, divide by the 10 clients that you realistically want to serve, it gives you 300, and that is your minimum viable price. So what that means, charging any number below 300 makes absolutely no sense for you. So put different, it is this floor number that is going to protect you from desperate pricing. So take note of that. The second number you'll ever need as a founder is your anchor number. Now this is the number that gets to shape perception, because let's all agree, pricing is all about psychology and perception. I mean, people don't buy the cheapest option, but rather they get to buy into options that feel valuable, that feel clear, that feel trustworthy, that feel transformational. And this is what most founders fail to understand, because to them they only think about affordability. Yet premium pricing really does change behavior. And here's what I get to mean. Higher prices often attracts more serious clients, it reduces resistance, it increases your perceived value as a founder, it also improves your positioning. Now, this doesn't get to mean that you randomly overprice yourself. What it means is that you have to price according to the value or the transformation that you provide to the market. Put differently, don't sell your hours, but rather sell the results, the outcomes, the transformations, sell speed, and if possible, get to sell certainty, because that is what anchor pricing is all about. If you're so far finding value in this video, please consider hitting the like button, and don't forget to share this video with a founder who has no idea of what it is that they should charge. So let's get back to the video. So finally, the third number you'll ever need as a founder is your goal rate. Now this is the number that is going to help you understand where you're heading in the next 90 days. Most founders only think about current survival, but the smart ones price towards future positioning, implying that if you want to be part of the smart founders, then it is your goal rate that is going to stretch your standards. Because when you have it in place, it is going to force you to ask, what kind of clients do I want? What level of services am I building? What business am I actually trying to create? Because if your current pricing cannot support your future vision, you'll eventually get to burnout. As I take away from this number, it is your goal rate that creates direction. and then direction eventually creates that confidence. And so now you have it, a 3-number cheat sheet. If you are to simply put it together, you'll need one, you need your flow number because this gets to protect your profitability. You also need your anchor number because it is this number that gets to shape perception. And lastly, you'll need your goal rate number because it is this that is going to create growth. And that's it. The only 3 numbers you'll ever need. No complicated formulas, no fake guru pricing hacks, just pure clarity. Just as our motto stands, clarity creates confidence, and then confidence eventually creates cash flow. Now, if you're still watching up to this point, here's a bonus for you. Here's what I want you to do immediately after watching this video. I want you to calculate your flow number. Yeah. On top of that, get to identify your anchor number and do this based on the transformation that you give to your prospects. And then lastly, set your goal rate for your next 90 days. And then when you have all those in place, I want you to test small price increases because confidence doesn't come before raising prices. Confidence comes after surviving the raise. So if this video helped you rethink your pricing, I've made something special for you. It's called the Founder Underpricing Scorecard. It is going to help you identify whether you're underpricing, leaking profits, or building your prices based off fear. I'll be leaving the link to it in the description and in the pinned comments. So check it out.